हेलो फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम टू माय चैनल सिविल इंजीनियरिंग नोट्स चेंजिंग द वे ऑफ लर्निंग। स्वागत है आप सबका। अब हम बात करने जा रहे हैं सिविल इंजीनियरिंग सब्जेक्ट सर्वेइंग का पार्ट 11 लेके। यहाँ पे मैं डिस्कस करूँगा सर्वेइंग का कुछ MCQ क्वेश्चन आंसर जो आपका कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्ज़ाम में बहुत ही हेल्पफुल होगा। बिसाइड दिस it is important for Diploma Civil Engineering students and BTech Civil Engineering students and ITI Civil and Surveyor students। तो गाइस चलिए अभी स्टार्ट कर रहा हूँ। देखिए 251 नंबर क्वेश्चन। टू थियोडोलाइट मेथड ऑफ सेटिंग आउट ए कर्व इन्वॉल्व्स angular measurements only. Correct answer B. And tachometric method of setting out a curve, no chain or tape is used. It is correct, true. A curve of varying radius is known as transition curve. 254 नंबर देखिए। The object of introducing a transition curve at each end of the circular curve is, यहाँ पे A, B, C तीनों ही आंसर होगा। यहाँ पे करेक्ट आंसर D, all of the above. A transition curve when inserted between the tangent and the circular curve, A, B, C तीनों ही आंसर होगा। यहाँ पे करेक्ट आंसर D, all of the above, all of the above। All of the above। 256 नंबर क्वेश्चन। The amount of super elevation on railway is equal to super elevation GV square by GR, GV square by GR। करेक्ट आंसर B। यहाँ पे G equal to distance between the center of radius, center of the rails in meter। R radius of the curve in meters and V equal to speed of the vehicle in meter per second। In the above equation the expression V square by GR is called, V square by GR is called centrifugal ratio, centrifugal ratio। Correct answer C। The magnitude of super elevation depends upon the speed of the vehicle and the radius of the curve। It is correct। उसके बाद देखो 259 नंबर क्वेश्चन। The fundamental requirements of the spiral curve is that its radius of the curvature at any point shall vary inversely as the distance from the beginning of the curve। It is correct, agree। The curve used for ideal transition curve is a lemniscate। Correct answer D। The perpendicular offset from a tangent to the junction of transition curve and circular curve is equal to L square by 6R, L square by 6R, where L equal to length of the transition curve and r the radius of the circular curve। उसके बाद देखो this shift of a curve is equal to this shift of a curve is equal to L square by 24r। 263 नंबर क्वेश्चन the shift of a curve is 1/4 the perpendicular offset from a tangent to the junction of transition curve and circular curve। 264 नंबर क्वेश्चन when the side distance s is equal to the length of the vertical curve 2l joining two gradients plus g1% and minus g2%, then the height of the apex is equal to g1 minus g2 into l upon 400। करेक्ट आंसर ये। 265 नंबर देखो the autogenous curve of an automobile corresponds to a lemniscate। correct answer D। The polar equation for a lemniscate curve is L equal to K under root sin 2 alpha। correct answer B। where alpha equal to polar deflection angle of any point on the lemniscate curve। 267 नंबर क्वेश्चन ए lemniscate curve between the tangents is transitional throughout if the polar deflection angle of its apex is equal to 5/6 in a lemniscate curve the angle between the tangent at the end of the polar ray and the tangent at the commencement of the curve is 3 times the angle between the polar ray and the straight। यहाँ पे 3 टाइम्स आंसर होगा 3 टाइम्स। ए ब्रांच ऑफ सर्वेइंग इन व्हिच द हॉरिजॉन्टल एंड वर्टिकल डिस्टेंस ऑफ पॉइंट्स आर ऑब्टेन्ड बाय इंस्ट्रूमेंटल ऑब्जर्वेशन इज known as tachymetric surveying। correct answer C। A stadia telescope in a tachymeter is fitted with crosshair only। correct answer C। The principle of tachymetry is used for locating contours on hydrographic surveys, for filling in details in topographic surveys। यहाँ पे करेक्ट आंसर डी ऑल ऑफ द अबव। 272 नंबर 272 नंबर क्वेश्चन व्हेन ए स्टाफ इज sighted through the telescope a certain length of staff is intercepted by the stadia lines। the staff intercept varies with the distance at which the staff is held। यहाँ पे 272 नंबर क्वेश्चन यहाँ पे ये यस होगा, इट इज यस करेक्ट। It is correct, yes. The multiplying constant for the tachometer is multiplying constant of tachometer f upon I, f by I. F focal length of object, I interval between stadia lines or hairs, the horizontal distance from the optical center to the vertical axis of the tachometer. Additive constant f plus d, करेक्ट आंसर डी। देखो ये दोनों क्वेश्चन 273 274 ये दोनों क्वेश्चन वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। द मल्टीप्लाइंग कांस्टेंट ऑफ tachometer इक्वल टू f upon I and additive constant f plus d। उसके बाद देखो 275 नंबर क्वेश्चन, द मल्टीप्लाइंग कांस्टेंट फॉर द tachometer इज generally kept as 100, multiplying constant 100. The value of additive constant for tachometer varies from tachometer का additive constant 30 to 45 सेमी, correct answer C. When the analytic lens is provided in the telescope of a tachometer, the additive constant is 0. It is correct. It is correct. To the sum of the first and last coordinate, add twice the sum of the intermediate coordinates. The sum thus obtained is multiplied by the common distance between the coordinates. One half of this product gives the required area. This rule of finding the area is called trapezoidal rule. It is very very important. To the sum of the first and last coordinate, 279 number question, to the sum of the first and last coordinates add twice the sum of the remaining odd ordinates and 4 times the sum of all the even ordinates. The total sum thus obtained is multiplied by 1/3 of the common distance between the ordinates and the result gives the required area. This rule of finding the area is called Simpson's one-third rule. Simpson's rule. Trapezoidal rule half 1/2, लेकिन Simpson's rule 1/3. देखो 280 नंबर क्वेश्चन, द एरिया ऑफ एनी irregular figure can be calculated accurately. The area of any irregular figure can be calculated accurately with the help of planimeter. It is true. Correct answer है। So guys, it is much for today. अगर आप हमारा चैनल पे नया है तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए। थैंक यू।